Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for watching. We have our NFL playoff power rankings. So I've ranked all 14 playoff NFL teams, and we're going to rank them here today. So first off, number 14, obviously it's the Washington football team. I say this a lot, that Washington's only a few good players away from being like a legit contender and a legit team. But right now, they're still not very great. I think, pretty sure that they're versing the Buccaneers, which should be a pretty hard game for them because the Buccaneers normally do well against teams with a bad record. So, yeah, I think that the football team is an average team, and they're definitely the worst of all of these playoff teams. Number 13, you have the Bears. I honestly think that the Cardinals should have been in and not the Bears, but whatever. Bears they're kind of a weird team. They started out pretty hot and everybody was doubting them. And then they started to lose a lot, and then Mitch Trubisky came in and they actually started to win a bit. I don't think that the Bears I don't think that the Bears should be here. I think it should be the Cardinals. And I don't like the Cardinals, so that's kind of saying a lot. I don't talk about the Bears a lot, but they're just kind of a weird team. I don't think that they should be here. Number 12, you have the Colts. I'm surprised that I kept them in my top 10 every week because I'm going to be honest, they're not a top 10 team every week. I think that they're a good team. Phillip Rivers, though, has been pretty weird. Didn't have a very good game. Some are making the argument that he should have retired. I don't think so, but he hasn't been great. Defense is still good, and they're really going to need they're going to have to ask a lot from their rushing attack because Phillip Rivers hasn't been doing great. So, yeah, number 12 is the Colts. Then number 11, you've got the Rams. A great win for the Rams. Pretty simple to say here. I talk about them a lot. John Wolford stepped up. He had a good game. When he threw that first interception, I was just like, well, there it goes. But he actually had a pretty good game out there. No touchdowns, but still like 200 yards. He was making some good throws, but they weren't the most accurate. He definitely developed better down the game, but something that I noticed is that the Rams could not score in the red zone. They would get all the way downfield, and then they'd be at the 4-yard line, and they just couldn't punch it in. Akers had an okay game. He had a pretty good passing game, but the rushing game was I think that the Rams and the Seahawks game should be a pretty good game. Really a toss-up game right there, but yeah, number 11 is the Rams. Then number 10, you've got the Buccaneers. I've pretty much held them out of the top 10 a lot, and they're very often on team for me. I still don't believe that they're true contenders. Not as in they're not contenders, but I don't think that they're really on par with some of the teams above them, and that makes sense. But it is Tom Brady in the playoffs. Who knows? And Gronk in the playoffs. Lots of good players. And Mike Evans' first time in the playoffs. A lot of things with the Bucs. Very good job on them for clinching the playoffs and getting into it. But anyway, I think that the Bucs are a good team, but they do need to improve a bit. Yeah, number 10's the Bucs. Then number 9, you've got the Browns. It was really close with the Steelers, and the Steelers weren't really starting anybody. Browns are a good team. They've got a great rushing attack, pretty good defense. Baker Mayfield's okay. He has his good moments, he has his bad moments. But I think that the Browns are a pretty good playoff team. I think they'll maybe win one game, but against the Steelers, I don't know what's going to happen there. Number 9's the Browns. Then number 8, you have the Titans. Pretty much what I say about them every week. They're just a pretty good team, but their rushing defense just isn't that good. They allowed quite a few yards. They have been allowing quite a few yards. So, Titans defense does need a little bit of tweaking, but I think that the Titans are a good team. Yeah. Number 7 is the Steelers. They've been climbing back up and back down and everything. They lost to the Browns, but it made sense because they didn't start a lot of their starters. But they kept it close with the Browns, and they did a good job. I think that the Steelers are a good playoff team. At most, I expect them to win like 2 games, but I do not expect them to go or win the Super Bowl. Number 6 is the Ravens. Good team. Has really been climbing back up there. Really good team, but yeah, just the 5 teams above them are just better. They have been heating up quite a bit. I think that they're going to beat the Titans and get revenge. But yeah, Ravens. Then you got the Seahawks. They started like to fall down towards like 3/4 of the season, but then they started to climb back up again. I'm very mad about the loss on week 16 as a Rams fan, but I think that the Seahawks are a good team. So yeah, number 5 Seahawks. Then number 4, you've got the Saints. Very good team. I like this team a lot. Not much to say there. They're stacked. They have a ton of players. I think talent-wise, they have maybe the best roster just because I think that the Chiefs have a better offense, but the Saints just really have most of the players. Good defense, like good D-line, good O-line, good offense, great quarterback, great wide receivers, great running backs. They're just so assembled, it's crazy. Number 3, you've got the Packers. I was kind of contemplating putting them at number 2. Definitely not number 1, but very good team. For some reason, I still don't believe that they're like a great team, but they are, and I just got to tell myself that they're a good team. Packers, I expect to win, like maybe go to the Super Bowl. Who knows? Yeah. Then number 2, you've got the Bills. I was going to put them above the Chiefs, but then I just said Chiefs number 1, but the Bills have been dominating these past few, 6-7 weeks. They've been amazing, absolutely pummeled the Dolphins, and it's really just like a tie for me right now, the Chiefs and the Bills. Yeah, it's really hard to determine this. I kind of want to put the Bills over the Chiefs and everything. I don't know. But those are all of the playoff team rankings. I hope you guys have a great week and a great day today. Yeah.